Okay, I am live. This is Dr. Joe McCullough, and welcome to today's broadcast on 5 simple steps that you can use to achieve any goal. I'm going to start talking about that in about 35-40 seconds. Until then, let me just give a quick shout out to those who are joining us. So, real quick, I'm from Santa Cruz, California. I'm the physics department chair at Cabrillo College, and I'm also a certified trainer, speaker, and the best-selling author of Accelerated Learning Techniques for Students. So while we are waiting for people to... Hey, how you doing? So again, hey, my name is Joe, and I'm here to talk about goal setting. This is part 4 of a 5-part series on, hey Blue Moon, how to achieve any goal. So while we're still waiting for people to join in, let me give you 5 great questions that you can ask yourself, actually 4 questions, to help you get clear on your goals. First one is, what do I want? Now this is a question all of us ask all the time, and it's a great thing to get clear about what you want, but the problem is a lot of people skip the second question. And that second question is, how will I know when I have it? This is a hugely important question to ask because you want your brain to know when it has achieved its goal. One of the problems with vague goals like I want to be happy or I want to be successful is we never really define what does it mean to be happy. People can spend their entire lives working towards being happy when in fact they already are happy. So what do I want? How will I know when I have it? Next question is, why do I want it? This is hugely important. You really want to think about why do I want the goal, because the more important the why, the more reason you have to really want this goal, the easier it's going to be to achieve it. One of the quotes I really like is, the bigger your why, the easier your how. If you have a strong enough why, you will figure out how to achieve it. And then the last question you want to ask yourself is, upside down, why don't I have it now? So if you're clear about your goal and you're clear about how you know when it's going to be accomplished and you know your why, the question you want to ask yourself is, why don't I have it now? Hey, thanks for the hearts. So let's go through the first 3 steps that I've already covered. So the very first step is actually making sure you have a well-formed goal, and that is a SMART goal. Now, you probably have heard about SMART goals before. SMART is actually an acronym where the S is specific, M is measurable, A is attainable, R is relevant, T is time bound. Now, a specific and measurable goal is one that has an amount or quantity associated with it. Kind of questions you can ask is how much, how often. So if you're setting a goal for, let's say, getting healthier, what you really want to do is set a certain amount of times that you're going to go to the gym, be as specific as possible. I want to work out for 30 minutes 4 times a week. That's a specific goal, and you know when you've accomplished it. A stands for attainable. You want a goal that you believe that you can do, but that's a little bit out of your reach. You don't want a goal that's so easy you're not going to be motivated to work at it, but you also don't want a goal that's so hard that your brain is just not really going to think it can get it done, and it's going to be easy to get unmotivated as soon as things get tough. R, relevant. This has to be relevant to you. It has to be a goal that you want to achieve for yourself, not a goal that somebody else wants you to achieve. And then T is time bound. You want to set deadlines for your goals. I like to set goals on time scales of 6 weeks, 2 months, 3 months, things like that. And what I love to do is actually take out a calendar and put an X every single time I've worked towards achieving my goals. And what's really nice is you start to see a bunch of X's lined up together and you don't want to miss a day. And that actually comes down to the second step is write your goals down. A goal that's not written down is just a wish. So what I highly recommend is write down your goals. I love to use index cards and post them around your place. Post one in the bathroom, one on the refrigerator, one on the computer. What you want to do is every single day, you want to see your goal so it stays in your conscious awareness. And what that's going to do is subtly change this filter that your brain has called the reticular activating system that lets basically information into your conscious awareness. Hey, Canna, Brett. So then when you're writing down your goals, you want to think about the 3 Ps. You want it to be positive, meaning you want to going towards goal rather than going away from a goal. You don't want to say, I'm going to quit smoking cigarettes. It's better to say, I'm going to have healthy lungs. Or rather than saying, I'm going to lose 5 pounds, what you want to say is, I'm going to release 5 pounds, or I'm going to get down to a weight of X pounds. And then positive, present tense. You want to state your goal as if you've already accomplished it. You want to state it in the present tense. And then we have personal. It has to be a goal that you want to accomplish for yourself. So the 3 P's are present tense, personal, and positive. And then the next step we want to do is take action every single day. What I recommend is just spending 10, 15, 20 minutes a day working towards your goal. And I talked about this yesterday. If you work towards your goal every single day for 10 minutes, at the end of a year, you will have spent 61 hours working towards your goal. It doesn't matter how big your goal is. Think about this. If you spent 61 hours working on it, imagine how much progress you could make. So for me, my goal is at the end of a year, I want to have a video training out. So I need to get better at speaking to my iPhone, which seems very weird. So I've actually created a goal of getting on Periscope every single day for an entire year, no matter what. And then the last thing, step 4 for today, is have an initial plan. Whenever you're trying to work for something, you want to have an initial plan of the steps it's going to take. Hey, thank you for the thumbs up. Now, you may not know exactly what you need to do, but here's a few questions to help guide your thinking. 1, what are the first few steps? I'm sure if there's a big goal, you have an idea of the first couple steps you need to take. And that step could just be doing some research. Another question you can ask yourself is, what do I need to learn? No matter what your goal is, there's a good chance you're going to need to learn some new skills, create some new habits, take in some new information in order to achieve that goal. And a little plug, in the coming months this year, I'm going to give you some awesome learning techniques that are going to help you learn anything faster than before. We also have, who do I know that can help me? So there's so many resources available on YouTube, on the net. Now you've got Periscope. There's got to be somebody out there that can help cut down on your time. One of the phrases I love from Tony Robbins is success leaves clues. Find somebody that's already done what you want to do. Ask them how they did it. And then the last question you can ask yourself is, what can I do within the next 24 hours? So whatever your goal is, think about something that you can do before you go to bed tonight. And then get in the habit of doing one small action each day. Those actions are going to compound each other. And at the end of a month, 2 months, 3 months, you'll be amazed at just how much progress you've made. So that's it for step 4. Again, real quick, my name is Dr. Joe McCullough. I teach physics at Cabrillo College in California, and I'm also a speaker and best-selling author. And I'm here to help you get more out of life, learn faster, and share with you some cool personal development tips. So if you've enjoyed this, please swipe to the right and follow me. I'll be going on about 3 to 5 o'clock every single day, doing about a 10-minute scope. And tomorrow, I'm going to finish part 5 of 5 simple steps to achieve any goal. So before I sign off, are there any questions that I can answer about goal setting? And again, tomorrow I'm going to go through step 5 simple steps on how to achieve any goal. Okay, I'm going to sign off in 10 seconds if there's no questions. That was great. Wish I've seen the others following now, though. Thanks, man, and have a great day. Thank you so much, Ken and Brett. And just real quick, I do post all of these on YouTube, and I do have a blog. It's drjoemccullough.com, or just joemccullough.com, JoeMcCullough.com, or you can follow me at Twitter at Dr. Joe McCullough. Anyway, thank you so much. I've enjoyed this, and I will see you tomorrow.